2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down. It's Gibson, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Second down at 5. He'll buy some time right. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Man, let's get some penetration here.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taking
a nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got Burton here. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
I know he ain't got it. Right there. 54. Right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Give them 14 on that one, and a 1st down.
The 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. We'll find Gibson here, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Let's get it. 31's the mic.
2nd and 14. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd down now, it's Gibson, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown of the new season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They begin with a quick throw out left. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. He covered a lot of ground. Great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
They'll run here with Moss. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Zach Moss taking it in. And the Packers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the 1st down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Corey Davis there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
39-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, Jack.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Out of the gun now on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got to look. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time.
First down, Green Bay.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete to number
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Lockett the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Lockett on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know,
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
31's the mic. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They'll look to throw here on first down. He sets to fight, and this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start out with a run by Ferguson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Now the second down throw on target. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 35.
For 88.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards.
1st down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down, Packers.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
And it's 3rd.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to right, and the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers.
Number 88.
A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Packers 35, Washington 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Block at the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Time is gonna work. Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he'll complete this to Gibson. 11 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 31-yard.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18.
First and
a gain of 13, it's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 10-yard line.
Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover. A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's a gain of 34.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Packers 35, Washington 17.
Check, lucky. Sika, check, Sika. Check out.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers.
To number 88.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
On the return, Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Josh Jackson. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9.
Now Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 15 yards on the play, first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Rodgers now on first down. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers continue to roll.
It is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Packers 49, Washington 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Lockett the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And that is incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Watch tight, tight.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Antonio Gibson.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The screen does get them 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Double tight. 4 down. Check 91.
Here we go on 4th down. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
258. 55. 26.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Lockett the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Right back to Ferguson.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. A gain of 32 that time.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He'll try and run it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught at the 7. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but
party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. Bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle.